Hello, beautiful family. Welcome into my channel, Miss Reemi Healings. My name is Reem. Welcome into this reading. I'm laughing because I'm looking at myself and I have this massive book in front of me and my singing bowl. I look like I'm about to do some major conjuring or something. Anyways, let me ring the bell again. So, Russell at Rustling Around. Russell inspired me to look deeper into my origins, where I'm from, which is Baghdad, Iraq. I'm born in Baghdad, and he just inspired me. He was talking to me about the history of Mesopotamia and the magic that it has, and it really has some powerful source magic. And I talked to my dad a lot about what I do, and he even said, he was the one that, told me about my great-grandmother Nyla, because I asked him, I said, there has to be someone in our family that was a healer or a psychic, because I feel them close to me. And he said, it's on my dad's side. And he said, you know what? Yeah, my grandmother Nyla, she was a healer back in her time, so she's my great-grandmother. And so, my dad always talks to me about the history of where we come from. He loves to tell the story of how we came to Canada. We left Baghdad, Iraq when I was 2, actually. And so we traveled to Libya, to Turkey. We waited for a visa for so long. And then we came to Canada when I was 5. So just hearing my dad's passion for where we come from and all of the knowledge and the beauty that's there just really inspired me. And then talking to Russell, I just felt like my heart opened up, and I felt like this is part of my path. It's part of my journey for growth and for expansion. And that specific night that I was talking to Russell and I was talking to my dad a little bit, I was Googling some gods and goddesses from ancient Mesopotamia, and goddess Inanna-Ishtar came through to me. She actually came through to me as goddess Inanna, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. And so I was telling Russell that, she came through to me. I'm so interested in her. I'm going to, look more into this. And nothing happened for like a couple weeks. I think that was longer than that, maybe even a month or so. And then today, I pick up this book, and I haven't looked at this book in so long. This is my Encyclopedia of Spirits book, and I'll link it in the description box below where I purchased it, which is from Amazon. And I wanted to see if they had goddess Inanna, and here she is, actually on page 505. And she's also here, Ishtar. So goddess Inanna-Ishtar, it's one and the same. She's here represented as the communion card. Okay, she's number 23, which is 5. So 505, so change. So let me read you some of her names, okay? It's very specific why she came to me today, and it's the new moon in Taurus, right? But all right. Inanna-Ishtar, Queen of Heaven, the one who is joy, the one who roams about, the lady of battle and conflict, the lady of victory, opener of the womb. So I read this earlier today, and I had to take some time. I actually had to ask her. I had to ask for permission to do a reading on YouTube. And so I got my yes and no oracle cards, and immediately, yes came out, and I was like, okay, good. Because if no came out, I obviously wouldn't do it. But yes came out as I asked her if I'm allowed to get into this energy and do a reading for YouTube. And again, no coincidence that she's here today. Opener of the womb. And we've been channeling for the past few days now. I think it's since Friday. I don't know. I think it was the 8th that I started channeling this divine mother frequency, this birth of higher consciousness, divine mother manifests, that we're migrating into a new frequency. We're migrating into a new world, a new home, so to speak. We are returning back to the sacred elixir, right? And in that mandala reading on Sunday, we talked about the portal. The very last few cards were the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands in the Wild Unknown Tarot, which look like portals. And I said, there's something about this portal. This portal is opening. And here you have Goddess Ishtar, Inanna-Ishtar, Inanna-Ishtar, one of her many names is Opener of the Womb. Like, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I just cannot believe it. I definitely also feel like there's something about this 8-8 portal that I strongly feel is connected to the birth of higher consciousness. This divine mother manifest, this divine feminine frequency that is birthing, I want to say burning, that is birthing higher consciousness. The 8-8 portal is connected to the birth of higher consciousness in some sort of way. Opener of the womb. Okay, so let me read to you the history and some knowledge on her, and then I'll read to you what she's represented here, okay, in the Goddess Power Oracle. So her origin is Mesopotamia, present-day Iraq. Inanna is the original name of the Sumerian spirit. Ishtar is the Semitic name for this goddess. Even in ancient times, the names were used interchangeably, okay? They refer to the same spirit, although they manifest slightly differently. Ishtar is Inanna, taken to a greater extreme. She is more sexual, more violent, more aggressive, more volatile. They are the same, but Ishtar is just more so. Inanna-Ishtar is the archetype of the Near Eastern fertility war goddess. Some scholars believe that other goddesses like Astarte, Anat, and Aphrodite are actually paths of Inanna-Ishtar. She gives life and she takes it away. Inanna-Ishtar battles all day and loves all night. Inanna-Ishtar is the supreme spirit of love, war, fertility, childbirth, and healing. She can cause and cure disease, bestow and withhold children. Her influence extends over humans, plants, and animals. In particular, she provides or withholds a spark of desire that initiates all procreative action and fertility. Inanna-Ishtar provides joy. Inanna-Ishtar can kill or bless with a glance. Inanna-Ishtar was no obscure cult spirit, but was once worshipped in a major state-sponsored organized religion. As society fell into patriarchy, Inanna-Ishtar fell from favor. The goddess in the guise of a sexy, young, independent warrior woman was no longer considered an appropriate role model. A theme of disrespect towards her permeates the Epic of Gilgamesh, which dates from the 3rd millennium BCE. She manifests, so her manifestations are a beautiful young woman, lavishly dressed and bejeweled. She may be thousands of years old, but she consistently appears youthful. The Empress card in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. So I actually asked her what deck she wants to use. The Golden Universal Tarot, and here's the Empress. I don't have, the Rider-Waite Tarot is somewhere. So the Empress card in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck is based on her image. I didn't know that. Excuse me. She is also known to manifest as a fig tree. Inanna-Ishtar sits on a lion throne and holds a double serpent scepter. Her attributes: crown of stars, lapis lazuli necklace, pitcher, or a picture, excuse me. Emblem, the 8-pointed star. Sacred animals, dolphins, lions, snakes, scorpions, hedgehogs. She owns 7 hunting dogs. 7 lions draw her chariot. She rides a fire-breathing dragon. Okay, so dolphins and snakes came out in the mandala reading when we were using the blended tarot, the wild unknown, and the spirit animal oracle deck. She rides a fire-breathing dragon. We received the Omega dragon from the dragon oracles that said birthing higher consciousness. Okay, the synchronicities. Her numbers are 7 and 15. Her bird is a dove. Her planet is Venus, stone lapis lazuli, and tree is fig. Her sacred sites are the center of her veneration was Uruk, which is the name Iraq may derive from this ancient city. Her shrine at Kafaha, Iraq, dates from approximately 4000 BCE. To work with her, you can offer her incense, wine, artisanal beer, and sweet baked goods, especially if you bake them, make them by hand, okay? But most of all, absolute unconditional adoration, devotion, and loyalty, and a well-maintained altar or artistic tributes should be pleasing to her, okay? So that was from the Encyclopedia Book of Spirits. Now let's read what the Goddess Power Oracle has to say about her. This is her card, Communion. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs, omens, and messages. Now is the time to pay attention to synchronicities and those moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. The Mesopotamian goddess Inanna-Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred, intimate way. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware and awake to the wondrous miracle that you are a part of. I'm like shocked. So shocked because, I don't know, was it Friday's reading or Saturday's reading? The very first reading that the divine feminine frequency came to me and said, we are birthing higher consciousness, when we pulled the Omega dragon saying, birthing higher consciousness. And the divine feminine frequency said to me that we need you, we need people, we need you to work with us. You're part of this, you're part of the miracle. And they kept channeling to me, sorry, I don't want to say they kept channeling to me, we collectively, we channeled, you and me and spirit, we channeled that we're becoming open conduits, that we're becoming open vessels, because we are co-creating, we are receiving major downloads from spirit right now, because we are engaging, okay, and we are participating in the making of worlds, of a new world, of this higher consciousness that is being birthed. And Goddess Inanna-Ishtar is here saying she's opening the womb. You're part of the miracle. So let's go. She wants to go. I mean, channel, like she wants to channel. She doesn't want to go yet. Okay. All right. So she's a very direct spirit. Like a very direct spirit. Like, again, like I had to ask her if she can work with me. I'm going to keep this here. I feel like I may need to come back to it. I don't know. Let's go to the dragons. since now that I know she rides on a fire-breathing dragon. Like, phenomenal. Amazing energy. Let's go to the dragons first. Inanna-Ishtar, what messages and guidance do you have for us? Thank you to my great-grandmother, Nyla. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your love, Inanna-Ishtar. Thank you to my ancestors, known and unknown. Thank you, archangels, ascended masters. Thank you, Spirit, for your love, your guidance, and for your protection. All right, let's go. Just shuffle. Sorry. Okay, so you have the crystal yellow dragon opens you to a higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. And I do believe this one came out because her attributes are the crown of stars. Okay, so that's why she's saying to expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Okay, the next dragon that came out, it's a golden solar dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So what I feel like is happening here, okay, because this divine feminine frequency has been coming out so much lately. We need to also stand in our masculine power, okay? We need to stand in our masculine power. And even the Star of Venus that came out in the Sunday's mandala reading was talking about integrating the divine feminine and the divine masculine frequency, okay? We need to merge the two. We need to integrate the two as one, okay? Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So this goes back to what she was saying about you will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the great goddess. You engage source. You engage spirit as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. Okay, in ancient Mesopotamia, she had priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people. This is your time to be empowered and impart wisdom on others. Okay, that's why Spirit is saying, we need you. We need you. We're giving you powerful downloads. It's time to purge. It's time to release. It's time to prepare yourself to receive these downloads. And also for some of you, these light codes within your DNA to become reprogrammed and to become activated so you can impart this wisdom on others, okay? It's so interesting because now they're connecting the mandala reading out of the acorn, how the Divine Mother, hold on a second, there's a lot. There's something about, our DNA is encoded with biological instruction. Sorry, that took me a while to remember. I had to remember the exact words. Yes, okay, so the higher consciousness, the birth of the higher consciousness, our DNA is being reprogrammed, and the light codes that are activated, they're encoded with biological instructions. So this dragon, she's connecting this message to the out of the acorn mandala that we did on Sunday. Okay, our DNA, these light codes that are activated, this birth of higher consciousness is going to reprogram the DNA, okay, and it's encoded with biological instructions. Now the fire dragon is here, and I took it because that book says she rides on a fire dragon. So the fact that fire dragon was sitting at the bottom of the deck, I definitely felt like I had to take it. Burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So remember how I was saying you need to start releasing and purging to be an open vessel, okay, to be an open conduit so that you can receive this wisdom, receive this higher learning, and push through on your soul path, okay, to push through, to continue to evolve, right? Lots of changes taking place right now, right? The 555 portal that Russell was talking about as well. So lots of changes. Please know that you are safe and protected, she's saying. She also kills and cures. Okay, so she's here saying that you can work with her, you can call on her as she cures, as she burns the lower energies that are around you to release. Okay, so that's also her confirming. This is why she rides on a fire dragon. Okay, what did it say here? I'll read you specifically. Can kill or bless with a glance. That's why she rides a fire dragon. To burn and destroy, which also bestows a blessing for renewal. She can cause and cure disease. Okay, these are cures. This fire dragon, you are safe and protected. All right, she also wants to say something here. There's a rose pink dragon, because all of this, she's saying all of this is love. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. She's saying all of this is love. The birth of the higher consciousness is love. That's the highest frequency. All right, let's get into where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? I think she wants to talk about making of the world. I think. I could be wrong. I just kind of feel that energy. There's, I don't know if she wants, do you want to go to the tarot? The traditional tarot? No. All right, we're gonna stick with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay, so it's just the Empress card that we wanted to make the connection on. That's her representation. Okay. All right, so this is the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Spirit Animal Oracle. Opener of the womb. She's opening the womb. And you know what's so interesting? In that Sunday's mandala, I also said that I saw an eggshell and it was cracked, and I saw it walking bunny randomly outside on the grass on my neighbor's lawn. And someone also commented that they saw cracked eggshells. She's opening the womb. She's opening the portal. Oh my God, that's creation. Wow, you have here the Chariot. What did they say about the Chariot? There were seven lions draw her chariot. You have here the Chariot. The Ace of Wands. This is maker frequency. I just heard maker frequency, maker, creation, but she's using the word maker. This is a maker frequency, she's saying. I knew it. I knew she wanted to talk about making of the worlds. Ooh, thunderous. Thunderous. Wow. So you have here the Five of Swords. You have here the buffalo. This is the same buffalo. Look at that. Look at the buffalo here. Ten of Swords. This is the renewed self. A thunderous, renewed, empowered self. This buffalo is empowered. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered. Aware and awake to the wondrous miracle that you are part of. Oh, this is the miracle maker. Miracle maker. Miracle maker of worlds. Sorry, they came out like this. Okay. I just read, reconnect to your partnership with the goddess with swords and trust that you will not be left behind. This connection is at the core of everything. The miracle maker source right here, this Ace of Wands, is at the core of everything. The oyster. Oh, here we go. Something's about to be revealed. Opener of the womb. She's opening this. She's opening the oyster. This is a womb frequency. What's inside is a pearl. We keep getting this like womb, egg-like imagery and frequency coming through. Look at the oyster. She's opening the room. She's gonna open the oyster. The pearl, the creation. And it's so interesting how the oyster, the pearl, the way that it's created is in a irritated environment. Look at this irritation. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. All of these irritants, distortions, illusion, pain. Because scientifically, when the oyster's environment gets irritated, it secretes a very special fluid to create the pearl. It took a lot of irritation energy, what I'm seeing it as, like this distortion, this mental self-sabotage or pain, the darkest of depths, the heartache, everything that you have healed from, everything that you are healing through has created exactly who you are right now, the empowered self. Okay, this is the state that you are like required to be in. This is a state that you are growing into. You know what this feels like? This feels very organic. I said required. I don't know why I said required. Because I was thinking of organic. It's almost like inevitable. This miracle maker frequency at the core of everything. It's at the core. It's even in the core of you. It's organic within you. It's like this empowered you. It's inevitable. It's inevitable for you to be empowered. It's inevitable for you to be like to move into this next stage. It's I don't know, it just feels inevitable. It just feels like the natural next step, just like how in nature the oyster secretes this fluid when its environment is irritated and creates a pearl. It's just organic. It's natural. So yes, these things had occurred, but it's natural, it's organic for you to go through that and become empowered thereafter. It's organic. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you had the Eight of Swords that came out, and then you had the Bee, and then you had the Fire Ant, and then you had the Three of Swords, then you had the Lovers. That's that migration frequency that actually came out in the mandala reading. You have the Dragonfly, which is so interesting. It's like, this is so interesting. There's some interchangeable energy here going on. You know how Inanna and Ishtar, okay? Like those two names used for her, they're interchangeable. Ishtar is the more so frequency of Inanna. This is what it feels like. It's like in this cocoon, you would never think that it's actually a dragonfly. There's something like interchangeable about the butterfly and the dragonfly. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. It's like you're interchanging frequencies too. A butterfly, a dragonfly, you're interchanging these two frequencies, these two energies. I mean, they both mean transformation. Sorry about that. It said my iPhone storage is full, but it's fine. So weird. So yeah, as I was saying, the butterfly and the dragonfly, you're interchanging between these two energies. So as I was saying, they both represent transformation. But one of them here, this one here, the dragonfly transcends illusion. There's something that you transcend when you're in the dragonfly state. I don't know about that. I mean, like, I don't know. Sorry, it happened again. I need to, like, maybe get a new phone that has more storage. Anyway, I don't know how to elaborate more on this interchangeable energy, but that's what she's saying. She's saying just like her, how she can interchange energies between Inanna and Ishtar, become more so when she's Ishtar. That's how we're going to be. We're gonna be able to interchange. I feel like that's what this Lover's energy is, like migrating. We're going to be migrating to and from, interchanging between two energies. I don't know how to elaborate more on that. Okay, but that's what she's saying. Okay. So there's definitely a lot of healing right now taking place here with the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, okay? It's old energies that is being released. So Goddess Inanna-Ishtar is here to help heal and release this energy, okay? To make room for this miracle maker connection, to this new miracle maker energy. Miracle maker. As you create a new world for yourself, which in turn, so this miracle maker frequency is happening actually individually When it happens individually, it's a cause and effect. It's like it creates a ripple effect into the higher consciousness. This is the higher consciousness. So this miracle maker world frequency that you are creating here individually, like it's going to affect you so personally. It's going to change you so personally. It's going to be personal for so many people all around the world. All around the world, everyone is going to feel it differently. Everyone is going to have a different, it's the same source. It's the same source, right? This is at the core of everything. This miracle maker frequency is at the core of everyone. But it manifests differently for everyone. But everyone benefits from it, is what she's saying. Okay. I don't know. Okay. It's interesting. So powerful. This interchangeable energy is so interesting. It's coming up for me again because I'm actually seeing a butterfly being birthed out of this cocoon, but sometimes this butterfly is going to appear as a dragonfly. I'm not really looking at this as the Eight of Swords, because she's not bringing that to my attention. She's just saying, like, this cocoon, yes, it's a butterfly, but it can interchange into a dragonfly energy to be more so, just like her, to be more so, perhaps to help you get out of situations. Eight of Swords, maybe, right? Within the mind. I don't know. I don't know how I can elaborate more on this. Let me see. Okay, let me move on and let me see if I can get more on that energy. But here, see, you have the fire ants. You see the fire ants right here. They're all gravitating to this frequency right here. She's opening that portal. That's the womb that is opening. Opener of womb. Opener of the womb. So she's going to open this up. She's actually already opened it up. She's saying she's already opened this up, and a lot of people are gravitating right now to this, to the womb, to the frequency. It's interesting because this whole time, opener of the womb, she's opening the womb. There's a beautiful pearl within. There's some sort of gift. There's something that's just so beautiful that's about to be revealed, right? Feels like a gift, feels like it's a blessing. Okay, she's also she's providing with healing energies too. That's also a gift. That's also a blessing to help heal and cleanse what we need to release in order to move into a new world individually. Also, that's going to create this beautiful ripple effect into the collective consciousness that everyone is just going to feel. But there's some sort of womb that we're also returning to. Remember how I said with the hummingbird, that we said, not I said, with the sacred elixir, the hummingbird is returning to the sacred elixir. It feels like these ants are also returning to something sacred. These ants I see as like everyone, like every single person here on earth is like returning to the sacred womb. That is so interesting. I see this bee as the mother bee. I see this bee as the mother bee. Something sweet is about to be revealed here with this pearl. Can you tell me more about this interchangeable? It's bugging me that I can't pinpoint it. Can you tell me more about this interchangeable energy? The Son of Pentacles, Horse. Son of Swords, Eagle. So this is interesting. Okay, she's just saying it becomes more so. It's an energy that becomes more so. That's all it is. Because here you have the Son of Pentacles, okay, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, and then here you have the Son of Swords, which is like the Knight of Swords. So you have a slow-moving energy, and then you have a fast-moving energy. So she's saying it's energy that becomes more so. So the Son of Pentacles came first, which is this like slow movement energy. It's a gentle energy, and then you have the Son of Swords, which is this fast, this aggressive energy. So you're able to interchange between these two energies, but it's the same you. It's the same. You just interchange between these two energies. So that's what she's saying here with the butterfly in the cocoon. You can transform into the butterfly. You can get yourself out of 8 of Swords frequency, okay, with her help. That's healing. The 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. You can transform out of the 8 of Swords frequency. You can transform into a butterfly, but you can also interchange, become more so like a dragonfly and transcend. So not only can you transform, but you can transcend, so you can become more so. Okay, I hope that, okay, I think I got that. Okay, sorry. Thanks. Okay. All right, so something beautiful is being birthed here. Okay, a miracle. So she's definitely talking about this miracle maker frequency, this source, okay, that is at the core of everything, that is at the core of everyone, okay? This miracle maker frequency at the core of everything and everyone, every living thing and every living one, okay? And then there's this beautiful pearl, this gift, this blessing that she's opening, because she's the opener of womb, and there's also a portal that is opening, it's a sacred womb that we are returning to, where something and then I saw the bee here with the oyster as something sweet, a sweet result, something sweet. It's like honey, right? Bee, honey. Honey is also like the sacred elixir. The bee also makes honey, right? Miracle makers, they are miracle makers. I feel like this whole reading is very, like, it's just coded with something. It's like coded. It's like Morse code for something. I don't know. Anyways, let's get a final card. Let's get a final card from Goddess Ishtar. Goddess Inanna-Ishtar, excuse me, I'm sorry. Goddess Inanna-Ishtar. The octopus. Someone told me that the octopus has 7 brains or something. It's a 7 brains? Someone told me that. Oh, there's 2. Son of Cups. I could totally be wrong on that fact. I don't know why that came to my mind, but there's something about this octopus that has 7 of something. Is it tentacles? No, they have more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do they have 7 tentacles? I don't know. But someone wrote in a comment once, they were like, did you know octopuses have 7? Is it 7 brains? Oh, I don't know what it was. I don't know. But something about 7 with that octopus. Let me see if it's in here. I don't know. It could be a fun fact that I'm just not. Where are you? Here. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. Octopus entwines itself into other people's businesses and shares their own without restraint, blah, blah, blah. They believe that what's meant to be close. They believe that's what it means to be. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy. Okay, I feel like this octopus here, there's habits that are being broken is what I'm getting reading that. Okay, there are habits being broken. There are habits being broken. But what I'm also getting is that the crown of this octopus is illuminated and the heart of the Son of Cups is being illuminated. Your heart and your head and your heart. She's saying there's something about your head and your heart. It's so important right now to set healthy boundaries. So important to set healthy boundaries. Like now more than ever, okay? Be careful of intertwining. She's saying be careful of intertwining yourself with too many things and too many people because that can get really messy, okay? So set those healthy boundaries and set them now, okay? There's something about the head and the heart being activated. The crown chakra, right? The crown chakra, we had the crystal expand your crown chakra for illumination, all right? So this octopus is also saying that as I'm seeing the illuminated crown on the octopus. And the Son of Cups, your heart, right? With the rose pink dragon talking about the cosmic heart. So there's something about the cosmic heart here, connecting with the love of the universe, connecting with the true source of love, the miracle maker of all worlds is in the core of everything. Everything is built from this and everything returns to this. She's saying everything is built from this and everything returns to it. Everything is built from this and everything returns to it. That's why she was saying there's something being built, a gift, a blessing. There's something being created. She's opening it to show us what is being created, what is being revealed. And so there's something, everything gets built from this and everything returns to it and we are returning to the sacred womb. Okay, that's what she's saying. Okay. All right, I'm done. Thank you to Goddess Inanna-Ishtar for your presence. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your healing energy. Thank you for your deconstruction and your reconstruction. Okay. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Bye.